I'm back. I'll try to make it. I think we either end up playoffs or we trying to get in the playoffs. First year, we never seen switches on the back. Oh, man.
Coming up next, the Bulls taking on the Hornets. For the Chicago Bulls, currently ranked 9th in the East, right on the playoff bubble. Every game, every win, so vital. Hornets, Bulls, the 9th and 10th seeds of the East, ready to battle it out for a shot at the playoffs. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. We've got Kneppel. Miller is out there with MP. And it's Diabate in at the center. Two open that time, made it look too easy. Take a look at the Bulls. Favored in this elimination game. Greg, win, they play again. Lose, they go home.
And you just can't look ahead. Just focus on the moment, value each possession. That's really all you can control.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And the second free throw, good. Here's Sexton. Some good scoring numbers for him right now, averaging 17 points a game. Pass to Giddey. Good defense by MP. And so MP will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Can't connect from short range. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the wing on the left. 17-foot shot on the way. And that's good from Sexton on the assist by Buzelis.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
MP, that's for two. Chicago grabs the miss.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Sexton, the pass to Giddey. Diabate grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Pass to Sexton. And it's off from three-point range. The Hornets have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests. But Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
It's stolen by Buzelis. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the 76ers was definitely a factor. He tallied 21 points, and he helped stretch things out with a few three-point buckets. Anchored by his performance, it was a huge win for them. Guys, we'll see how they follow it up.
Great stuff as always, Howie. Thank you. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
You know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Yep, it counts.
And at his size, Buzelis handles the ball really well, which makes him especially effective in pick and roll.
And the Bulls with some changes. Williams comes in for Walker, and Jones subbed in for Buzelis. For Chicago, Buzelis is checked in for Patrick Williams, and Walker subbed in for Sexton. Chicago leading by 7. Jones is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Jarris Walker. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Akporti in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here is Miller, coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. MP, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Buzelis sets a screen for Walker. Jones. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
MP, no good. And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. To the paint, Akporti kicks it out to Jones. Outside, Walker from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
What?
Second chance effort. And the layup
That was
good
clean.
by
How
Kemp.
you missed that
And really,
steal?
it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Buzelis. When Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. Count that one. Akporti's got his second bucket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Back to MP. For the 3. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Buzelis. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
1:14 left in the second quarter. And a deep 3 from MP. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Walker is screen on Miller. In the corner, it's Buzelis. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Buzelis has got 10 points in the game. Hornets trail by 6. Pass to MP. Lets the 3 fly. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Jones. No good from outside. Hornets have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Knipple wide open, and he fires. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Outside, Jones. A three-pointer, no good. MP deciding where to go with it. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Chicago. They're up by 4. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. It all comes down to this. A closely contested game to keep their playoff hopes alive. Big fella.
So this doesn't count as playoffs yet, right? It's just a play-in.
It's very simple, Shaq. This is the play-in. They're trying to make the playoffs.
Hoping that clears things up. We'll get the hang of it eventually.
Oh.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
Hi, everyone. Glad to have you back for third quarter action of the play-in game. You'll have to like what we've seen from Joe.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half
Wins.
to take a lot out of him.
On the court for the Hornets, they've got MP.
We make it to the playoff.
He's out there with Miller. And it's Knippel in at the small forward. Pass to Buzelis. Sexton on the wing, covered by Miller. Miller against Sexton. Clock at 6. Hornets with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Hornets have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. That one drops. He ties it up.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Here's Giddey. Lets it go with a 3. The shot by Sexton, no good.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
The 3 from MP. It's all in by the Bulls. Buzelis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Off his leg. And the refs whistling a kick ball. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Giddey surveying the D. Clock at 4. Fires the 3. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Back to Giddey. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Chicago shooting their first foul shot of the night. And the Hornets call time here. Hornets trail by 3. The 3 from MP. Good on the triple. MP's got 9.
MP showing you the ability to stop on the dime for that pull-up check.
Hit his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. Giddey against MP. Pass to Walker. Jacks up a 3. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists in the game. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They trail by 3. Miller outside. Back to MP. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Now, here's Sexton. Walker with a clean look, and the Bulls another 3.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
And a deep 3 from MP. Another miss by MP.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Sexton finds Walker. Now, Buzelis. He's got 10. 5 to shoot. Pass to Hakordi. For 3. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Here's Diabate. Charlotte moving the ball around. And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Buzelis, no one around him. And that one comes up a bit short. Hornets trail by 6. Right through contact, MP.
Young fella does not let the contact distract or bother him. Business-like finish from MP.
It's good. Giddey's got 7 points in the game.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
MP, no good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Here's Buzelis. A 3-pointer off the mark. MP fires from way outside. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate.
He's losing at 16 minutes. Any State Farm?
Buzelis out there with Jarris Walker. Then there's Sexton. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Hakordi in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Not that time. It won't go. Hornets trail by 16. MP outside. Here's Salon. MP outside. Beyond the arc. It misses.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Free throw good, MP.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Giddey with it. Outside, Sexton. Right side to Walker. Outside, Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the 3.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
MP outside. From outside. No good there.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer 3 so badly.
Now Giddey. Outside, Walker. Miller against Sexton. Miller there for the rebound.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
Does not go.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Chicago.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the floor of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And this is exactly the kind of performance they needed to keep their season alive.
And with a win like this, they're making it clear they want to be a part of the postseason beyond the play-in tournament.
Outside, Jones. Bulls moving the ball around. Williams a screen. Dillingham wide open, and he fires off target on the 15-footer. MP outside. This one for three. He drills the three.
Look at some pitches.
And the Chicago Bulls get the big time. All they need is one more win to secure their spot in the playoff bracket.
That's right. I mean, you know they're going to be riding high off the adrenaline of this one. Not sure I'd want to face them in what is now a single elimination game.
All right, Greg, that'll do it for this one. You got to love how it's really ramped up the anticipation for the playoff journey ahead. So for Alan LaForce and my colleagues here at the...
Welcome to FIBA Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. There's always a high-intensity atmosphere in the group stage. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll see South Sudan taking on USA. Taking a look at USA, this is their first group stage game. It is vital they win this one.
Yeah, in this format, only 2 group games. You're immediately under pressure. I like that about this FIBA tournament.
And seeing how things are shaking out for South Sudan as well. They lost their first group stage contest. They need to win tonight.
Yeah, it's simple. They lose, they are out. So tonight is about playing with passion for your country. They have to be locked in tonight.
And South Sudan may be a relatively new national team, but the players on their roster have plenty of experience.
Yeah, their roster features guys who play professionally all over the world. They're playing in leagues in Australia, Asia, Europe, North America. In a sense, this is a true international team.
Here's Kung. Lets the three fly. Boss's shot is off. In these FIBA games, we get to see a lot of NBA teammates squaring off his opponents.
That's a really cool aspect of international play. Guys may have gone into battle together for years in the NBA, but that doesn't matter now. It's all about representing your country.
And so here is South Sudan. USA making their last shot.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
When we talk about wings in the NBA, George is as good as anyone passing the rock.
MP's gone 2 of 4 so far tonight. Pass to Isaac. Outside Bull. Nice ball movement by South Sudan. Here's Boss. He's covered by Wells. Shot clock at 5. Young, no good.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
MP's shot is off. FIBA games, to me, are unique because the heartbeat really comes from the entire roster. It's less star-centric than your average NBA game.
And even with the way the ball moves, it reminds me a little of college basketball. You won't see many early shots, and teams really work the ball around to find gaps and flaws before moving for a basket.
Here's Boss. Pass to Gung. Fires the 3. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. And here's MP from outside. South Sudan pulls it in.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Here's Bull. And Turner with the block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
Screen by MP. Again, the miss by USA. And we know that MP has played overseas when he spent a year in Europe. But this is the first time MP has sported the red, white, and blue.
And if he plays how everyone is hoping he'll play, we could see a lot more of MP on Team USA. He has the makings to be a great fit for the U.S. for a long time.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Here's Boss. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Pass to MP. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by USA.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's McBride. Following the bucket by South Sudan. From deep, MP. Again, MP missing.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Harris is checked in for USA. Jones comes in for MP. So for USA, Paul George, he's checked in for Turner. Holiday comes in for McBride. And MP subbed in for Jones. Here's Boss, covered by MP. Pass to Bull, lets it go from deep, drops in the 3. Bull's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. At the Paris Games in 2024, South Sudan had the distinction of being the only team representing Africa on the men's side.
And you could see how much pride that instilled in them. They scored a big upset over Puerto Rico in the first game of the tournament. They couldn't get into the medal round, but it was a strong showing all the same.
Boss's shot is off. And here's USA. They trail by 1. And here's MP from outside. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists tonight. Here's Gabriel. He's covered by Holiday. Pass to Boss. Wide open. Rose, the pass to Boss. And he hits it. That makes him 1 for 6 for the game.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
MP's shot is off. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Jang. And George with some nice D. Now Holiday. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, foul line down is where Holiday does a lot of his best work. Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
From deep, MP. Chang pulls it in.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Nice ball movement by South Sudan. Boss off target from the baseline. And so here's USA. MP outside. Fires for three. Oh, MP buries the triple.
Well, the way MP runs screen and roll, you think he's been in this league for over a decade.
Here's Rose. Sinks that one from the post.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
And here's MP from outside. Here's Harris. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all three levels.
Pass to Gabriel. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Boss. The three. And that doesn't go. He's an ice-cold 1 for 9 from the field. MP outside. And it's stolen by Rose. Here's Jang. He's covered by Wells. Boss. No good from outside. And here's USA. They're on a 13-4 run. From deep, MP. South Sudan pulls it in. Here's Boss. Here's Jang. MP getting it done for USA. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. Thanks for being with us for this FIBA group play action with the third quarter just now underway. Here's Gung, covered by MP. A nice shot by Gung. Gung's got 7 points in the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Gung. All alone, and it's South Sudan with another.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover for the lead from behind the arc. And that one's good. Gabriel, 5 points in the game. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Turner passes to George. Here's MP. MP making his presence felt.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a career on shots like that if he wanted to.
Here's Gung. Off the mark there with a three. And so George will bring it up for USA. From deep, MP knocks down the triple. And it's a 3-point USA lead.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
Here's Boss. Pass to Gung. Takes the three. Gabriel's shot is off. USA leading by 3. Outside McBride. Screen by MP. From downtown. Bol grabs the board. Bol's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Boss. That one goes. Count it. Boss has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
USA calls timeout. Right side McBride. A deep three from MP. Again, the miss by USA. And so here is South Sudan. Pass to Boss. Launches a three. Knocks it down from distance. Boss has got 7 points in the game. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
Muscling it home. MP.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Time called here. South Sudan decides to talk it over. Harris is checked in for Wells. Jang, he's checked in for South Sudan. George with a steal. To the middle.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Here's Jang. George defending. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter here. Gung. And it's off from three-point range. And so here's USA. MP shot is off. Here's Boss. McBride covers. Oh, stolen by Turner. And it's USA on the break. And here's MP from outside.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Pass to Jang. Count it. He's got 7.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Jang's gone 50% from the field. 3 out of 6. McBride on the wing. A deep three from MP. Oh, another miss by MP. Oh, stolen by Turner. George outside. Launches it. It's hauled in by Gung. George has gone 1 for 3 on the night. Here's Jang. George defending. Jang passes to Isaac. Over Harris. Isaac's shot is off. And here's USA. Trailing by 2. MP shot is off. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Gung. Can't cash it in from close range. They've been behind for a few minutes now.
And I think that's about to change.
From deep, MP. Jang pulls it in. Jang's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, stolen by Turner. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. South Sudan out in front. They lead by a bucket. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Hi, folks. We've reached the fourth quarter in this. USA going with almost an entirely new group here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bagley. Paul George comes in for Harris. McBride, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And MP subbed in for Jones. Here's Kung, covered by MP. Let's loose for 3. The triple drops.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Elite range, MP.
Well, they got their young star the ball, and it paid off. MP so clutch.
Here's Boss. McBride covers. Now Isaac. Shot clock at 6. Oh, off target from downtown. MP. Money from 3.
Well, you got to get out on the young man, or else MP will just rack him up.
Here's Boss. McBride covers. Beyond the arc. George is there for the rebound.
Looking to answer the 3 from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Knocks down the trifecta. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead
It
changes
is
so
in her
far,
black.
it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
Here's
It's
ball.
all for the people in there when my man gets.
Fourth quarter of play. Over 3.5 minutes have gone by now.
Everything, you know, all his progression there.
Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. MP cash from downtown.
Yeah, there are some big-time points from this young man.
This fourth quarter be the craziest quarter, but everybody gonna be
Time called here. South Sudan decides to talk it over.
The real fourth quarter, but that's when the heat start coming up. Let's go.
Here's Boss. McBride covers. Throws it up. George is there for the rebound.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
MP. And that time it's good. Great hustle play.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
Isaac. Extra points. Crucial second chance bucket.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance point.
And now we've got an intentional foul. And they go to the intentional foul. And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts him up 5.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Fires away from outside. And so USA takes the win.
What an outstanding start for them in group.
A great scoring effort from you tonight, MP, as you top 30 points in a win. Watching you play, it looked like this wasn't just any old win for you.
Every win is a jewel, Dominic. There's no just another diamond, you know? I mean, do you really know what I'm saying? They all shine in their own beautiful way. What you just saw out there, what I just did, that was me laying my emotions bare, giving my all, knowing that I just gave you another diamond, one that you can cherish and pass down to your children and your children's children.
Yeah, we will, MP. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome. I mean that. You're welcome.
Over to you, B.A.
Okay, thank you, Dom.